It was 1958. Eisenhower was president. And America was integrating when Ben and Virginia Ali began a dream.
Ben's was Ben's, an island. It was of itself.
Some of the finest entertainers and athletes in the history of the planet, Negro, could come to Washington, D.C., and they couldn't eat in a white restaurant. So Ben's Chili Bowl was the hangout. The people was nice. You knew when you go there, you're gonna run across the brothers and the sisters. When you think about the great Joe Louis, known all over the world, could go anywhere, including Germany, and go to a white restaurant, but come home to the nation's capital, and he couldn't.
A family within a family, where love overcomes difference.
The diversity here. That's what I've been most pleased and impressed with and pleased about all these years. It's diverse, it's very diverse, and that means economically, culturally, racially.
Places like this, and that are like Ben's Chili Bowl, that are all too rare, are critically important, because unless those alliances, people can come in and have alliances across race and class.
And I used to live right at the top of the hill, so I would walk down. I used to live on 13th and Clifton. I would walk down that big hill because I would have cravings in the middle of the night. And Ben's Chili Bowl was always open with the good chili burgers and the fries and the chili and the onions.
Howard's a great part of the Ben's tradition, and I say that because Dad always, Dad graduated from Howard.
I lived here for a while, so I'm definitely a Howard fan.
Oh, you ain't been nowhere. You ain't been nowhere till you get one of them dogs. Man, I need to get a copy of this. What do you have? Turkey burger.
Your laugh.
Excuse me, y'all at my table. This is my spot. That's my seat. Don't move over there. That's my seat. I live at this jukebox. This is the best jukebox in town.
It's one of the few places that, like I said, the only place that I know of that has my music in the jukebox. That's real cool,
Shakespeare said, some men are born great, some men achieve greatness, and some men have greatness entrusted upon them.
For some reason, we act as if Andrew Young, Hosea Williams, Dr. King himself, Reverend Jackson, and others were somehow 40, 50 years old.
We talk about equal rights all the time. We want to see it extend to everyone.
Everybody, absolutely everybody.
It doesn't matter if you're black, white, or Chinese, it's all about unity. If we're not going to make a change in the world, why don't we come together?
These folks were actually 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. King in Montgomery in 55 was only 26 years old. John Lewis, when he spoke at the March on Washington, I believe, was around 1920. And you look at SNCC, you look at Marion, you look at Farmer, you look at Ella Beck, you look at those folks, they were all young folk.
U Street was our mecca.
Back in the civil rights era, when SNCC was right across the street and Stokely Carmichael would come over, just those meetings to IMF protest meetings to political rallies, there's so much here that makes you feel great.
Justice! We want it now!
You'll cry.
Martin Luther King was shot, and tears started running down my eyes. And when I came home, I was crying, and Virginia said, "What's wrong with you?" And I told her what happened. And she sat down and she started crying.
I started crying because I saw how great Dr. King was, and that started me on my educational journey. But 14th Street, from this whole area from Florida Avenue all the way up, within hours was burning. Within hours was burning. The whole city was burning.
And that was the thing in Washington, D.C. Burn, baby, burn. We had 843 fires in Washington, D.C. in one night.
It was a refuge for the thought of the black community.
You didn't have to be here during the riots to know what happened to U Street, because they never fixed U Street until recently.
I've been coming here for 50 years.
You know, I don't want to be a white man. I don't want to be a black man. I want to be a green man. And when I say green, I discovered that the $100 bill is green. And if I get enough green in my pocket, you know, the world belongs to me. I just want to be a child of God living in God's world. And that was my philosophy in living.
Bill Cosby, Dick Gregory, Clifton Powell, Donnie Simpson, Taraji P. Henson, and Ben and Virginia Ali. Bowl of Dreams. Coming soon.
Silly lad.